Hey Flosstube friends, this is part 2 of the Sunday, March 9th Flosstube with Silly Notion Stitcher. I'm Lana. I was just talking about this piece of fabric. So if you saw part 1, great, you know exactly what I'm talking about. For some reason, my camera is malfunctioning and it's telling me I have a time limit or something, so it shut me off. But anyway, I was trying to use Stash for this particular chart, but for various reasons, the pieces that I have are not quite working. So this chart calls for the Weeks Dye Works Linen 40 count Aztec Red. You can also use Ada for this chart. It uses Smyrna stitches, but she includes information that you can definitely still do the Smyrna stitches or an alternate if you're using Ada. So more to come. I haven't started this, but it is definitely on the radar. Okay. So I'm going to keep moving along for this part 2 because evidently there's a time limit. I don't know what I did with the video setting on my phone. This is a design by, I can't really tell the designer's name exactly. Tralala. It is Tralala. Okay. This was on a clearance pile on a shopping trip down to the Baltimore shop. And this is what I have so far. I am going to rip out the black for that basket at the bottom, or that vase. It's just a little too dramatic for me. I didn't have the called for, but now I want to go with more of a dark gray, I think. I guess it's something that needs to work for the roof. So maybe even like going with more of a brown or something. I'm not quite sure yet. Oh, it also is probably used in the bee skep. But this is on a Lugana. I think this is cream and sugar or something like that, or Cheerios. It may not be Cheerios. I think if that's the exact name, I think that is, and that's an Atomic Ranch. I think Cheerios is a little bit more, the ivory leans a little bit more in the yellows. All right, so I am moving on. This is a bummer because the other video I was going to do haul, and now I really didn't give that video my haul. But just showing a few more things that are potentially on the radar. I don't think this was a freebie. Maybe it was. And this would have been at the Rebel Stitchers retreat in Philadelphia in mid or late October 2024. So this is Forever in Peace by Sweet Wing Studio. Lots of lovely different, shading and colors in there for the flag. This was another freebie. It is Well With My Soul, and that's kind of on my radar right now too, to start. Another freebie. I was very lucky to get this, and I'm having a real thing right now about stitching all in green after seeing Chrissy from Crosshatch Quilts and Lori Holt and how they have used green for samplers. I'm all about it, and I have a lot of different greens, so I need to sit down and determine what I want to pick and use. Another one I really would like to do and get going this spring is this one by Heart and Hand. And of course on the back, if you remember, the designer note is that this is for Brenda and Laura, who inspire creativity and connection in our community. And this is another one that she did, the hummingbird. I'm going to get to meet Brenda and Laura in April at the Hobby House retreat. Very, very exciting. So I did get to meet Laura in 2023 at the Rebel Stitcher retreat, but it's been like my bucket list thing to be able to meet Brenda and certainly to meet both of them at the same time. Very exciting. So this was a freebie that I picked up somewhere along the way. I love this little bunny, so I may stitch him or her. So it was a birth announcement. There is evidently a second one that was in this series, but I didn't get the chart for that, but I would have liked that bunny right there. Cute, cute, cute. Some of the mice are cute too. All right. So I'm going to move on to haul. I decided after seeing people like Brenda and Laura and other folks showing their books, I did decide to purchase the Book of Days. I really don't have very much in here, and now I wish I would have kept better notes on January and February, because I know what I worked on, but I don't really know full days and dates what I worked on. It's a shame because I know like I had certain starts for like the Super Bowl and New Year's Day and things like that. Do I remember them? Not exactly, but that's okay. I know what I was working on a lot of those months because I did finish, I didn't fully finish, but I finished a Valentine's chart that I'm not showing today because I did press it. It's all ready to be fully finished, so I didn't want to re-wrinkle it. Some other haul is I will take a moment to talk about some of the floss tubes that have been popping up for me. This is going to be terrible because two of them I can't think of their names at the moment, but I mentioned the Darlene Dion in my last video. So she is from Nova Scotia and she has Darlene Dion Designs. She's on Etsy. I love some of her Quakers that she has been showing, and I purchased one for Christmas that she uses like sort of like carol titles or song titles. One God Bless Us Everyone, I think is what I bought. Please hold. Okay, I am back. So just finishing up haul. Decided to turn off the ring light because I'm being blinded, but so there's a floss tube out there and I totally can't remember their names. I will find it and put it in the description, but they are a mother and daughter. They seem to often be separated in different states because I think maybe the daughter is going to school. The mother has really blonde hair and, you know, this is really helpful, but I think they are Lost in Stitches or Lost Stitches, Unfinished Stitches. And I think they've had a floss tube for quite a while. They both have Etsy shops, if that helps. But anyway, the daughter, in one of her recent floss tubes, had the cutest pendant banner made of hearts for Valentine's Day, and it was all in punch needle. All the hearts were little and they were done in punch needle. Oh my gosh, I loved it so much. So I was looking at the Lori Holt chunky thread. It's a little pricey to just try it out and everything. So with the Joann's sale going on, I did pick up, I compared the size and the weight. So I bought the same thing. Oh, medium. So the chunky thread is the number 4 medium. And it's also cotton. Oh, I didn't want this one. I wanted, so this is what I really liked because this is 100% cotton. And I like the color. I really liked this purple color, but I am noticing that it is primarily bamboo and then 30% cotton. So it's kind of slippery. Bamboo tends to be a bit more smooth and whatever. I've had some socks that were bamboo and I just didn't really like them. Like especially when you're walking, my feet slide too much in my shoes. But maybe for punch needle, this will work out nicely. So the other things that I found along my travels are taking a cue from Helen D, East Coast crafter. Found these at my local Joann's. So if you want to do a round finish pretty easily, this fits an 8-inch hoop. I think there were different sizes, but it's really cool. Like you put your project in an embroidery hoop and then it will fit into this frame, and then you just put those metal tabs in to hold it in. So that looks really nice and easy. Now, I can't really say though that I've been working on a lot of round things. So, you know, we'll see. Oh, but now this is, I mean, here's an example where the design itself is not fully round to the edges, but it's fitting in that size. I think my cute crab that I'm working on, it's a Sue Hillis Designs. I think that will fit in here perfectly. This is a 6-inch one. So it's funny because I saw on her recent Flosstube that we pretty much are cleaning out Joann's of these frames, probably from her good tip to us. And it looks like this is my grand finale of my haul. I just loved this fabric. Oh my gosh, so much. I'm not sure if this was on Brenda and Laura recently. Somebody had this fabric and I had to go look for it. So this is by Sherry So Sweet. Might have been Pam and Stuff too. So fun, adorable little mitten charm on here too. I can hang my flosses on here. Very, very cute. And a cute inside. Polka dots. All right, so that is the end of my Flosstube for this time. I think I'm going to be doing a Flosstube that's a special edition. I have 2 needlework books that I found along the way, and I'm going to do a flip through. They're not typically what other people do. One is on historic samplers, and the charts are included in the book. And then the other one is more of a historical book on samplers and quilts. So, but I thought that there might be people out there